What's up, y'all? It's your girl Raquel Celebrity, and we outside today with Enough Talk Pod. It's been a minute. Can you tell us how you've been and what's been up?
No, shit, just completing these missions and you said what up? Preparing for the next half of this year, basically.
Okay. We know you just had a field day event. What inspired that type of event? What was like the goal behind that?
Okay. Oh, shout out TVM. They did the field day last year, and they just had me like a chef because I know I'm cooking stuff. I made crawfish. But me seeing the impact and how many people that they brought out and the potential, all I did was just propose to them, join up with them, collab, and then that's when we brought the city out, And but one of the members' inspiration of doing an adult field day is to get everybody outside, active, separated from the clubs and all of that type of shit. Like a break from the clubs and being outside and having fun, basically.
Okay, and I heard the turnout was really well, and things like that. So, just give us like a little step by step of how like that day went.
The day? Okay, yeah. Shit, we went from waking up, loading the trucks with all our gear, all our activities, from kickball to tug of war rope. What else we got there? Relays. We had relays, the batons, all that, etc. The waters, because making sure how hot Houston is, everybody hydrated. That to getting there, unloading, setting up, and people came. Even though it's supposed to start at 2. People came late, but when they came though. And people were saying they saw it from Eventbrite, TikTok, Instagram. It was a lot of people older than us, 40 plus out there too, active with us too.
Love that. That sounds like a fun time.
It was real adult field day type activity though. And some people that you wouldn't think that's really coming out there to get active, they was out there though.
What's up? So what started Enough Talk Pod? Can you tell us a little bit about how you started Enough Talk Pod? Some things that inspired you to start it, and then what exactly you guys offer?
Okay, so what inspired me to do this is that my past history in A-Leaf is just a party promoter, been coordinator, all of that in high school. And then throwing parties is a gamble. Some days people come say that, some days people don't. But when it came down to today's time, I was watching 97 on the Box, and I saw them potentially trying to do Breakfast Club type setting interviews. What we do need, you know what I'm saying? In Houston, we got a lot of stuff going on. Not just Houston, just Texas though. But, so that really was one of my inspirations. Them, Drink Champs, and seeing 85 South, all of them how they vibe, this and that. So me and my 2 co-hosts, shout out Pat and Juice, we naturally just used to be on the game, controversy, conversating about shit, you know what I'm saying? Critiquing shit, aka podcasts. Basically, that's what that is. And but with me as a promoter, I'm okay, besides just the podcast, I want to promote the city and the culture because I'm also a part of the culture. From the music, I did executive work, the slabs, I put swingers, I had sets of swingers before, to the being outside, block parties, etc. type stuff. So that's basically one of the little potentials or inspirations of that. But what we do is a Texas culture platform. Promote, publish, review, document, however, just trying to publish the culture and put the culture on the map. We started in 2019, so in the beginning of before a lot of others came out and all that. COVID did slow things down and stuff though, but shit, we still here because there's a lot of other people that started doing COVID, I could say classmates, and they ain't even here no more. COVID really wiped them out to where they couldn't just be people to people around people no more. But what saved me with the COVID part is I started doing music reviews on Instagram, stuff like that, and shit, all the way to current now. It's going to be 7 years. September 30th, 7 years, and I'm talking.
That's what's up. I got a similar story. I've been having No Food to Houston for about 7 years as well.
Yeah.
And No Jumper kind of gave me my little
That was inspiration too.
Yeah.
The
That was
beginning.
back when they were like.
Yeah, I was about to say the
yeah.
beginning organic compared to now. No
Yeah,
joke.
now it's like, I can't believe they fell off like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where the no filter Houston comes from, because the no filter. So.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I really like that. It's definitely inspiring, and the fact that, like you say, you can still plant your seeds and still be able to broadcast the culture and do all of that, even with everything that's been going on, all the new media, all the new, the new Houston thing. It's cool to still be able to be a part and still be original.
Yeah.
I see you got some gauges in your ear.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm so curious about this.
Oh yeah. So now with the gauge, I thought you were about to talk about the lip piercing. I am from the era of like, you know, the Wiz Khalifa tattoo area, tank tops, and you know, fitted snapbacks and stuff like that. And even from the other area where like Wayne had the lip piercing and shit, so I used to have that. I was just an all around type.
That is so funny.
Where I started a clique in A-League called PBS, Pretty Boy Swag. So
Yeah,
you know, we used to just. But now I cranked up the gauges because the loop earrings.
Okay.
And you know how some of them used to just put weight on your ear and almost leave it split. So I just ride it instead of having it split.
Okay. So I heard that the bigger the number, the smaller the gauge.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
The smaller the number, the bigger the circle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that shit's crazy as hell though, but yeah.
Okay, so by the way, y'all, we are at the A-Leaf Center.
Thanks.
Because my boy's from A-Leaf. And we want to match his aesthetic, and also I'm from A-Leaf as well, so I definitely wanted to come back to the city and show some love, you know. A-Leaf is his own city, so I always say, like, I'm coming back to the city because A-Leaf is his own city. Like, we're Houston, but, like, we're A-Leaf, Texas.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? They got Katy, Texas. They got, but we're, you know, we A-Leaf, Texas.
Southwest A-Leaf, Texas.
You know?
Swat.
Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like growing up out here on the West in A-Leaf?
Yeah, it was just a crazy experience, like diverse experience. Now me, I'm not like a member of anything, so I'm neutral. And it's kind of tough for other neutral people because you have to really like choose some sides to let you just, you know, that person to just be welcome in on everybody's side. But I'm blessed for that, you know what I'm saying, is welcome wherever I go in A-Leaf, you know. But growing up in A-Leaf, man, so you got almost every race of friends. You know what I'm saying? Asian, Africans. I said Asian, I'm going to say Chinese, but what is it? Indians, Latinos, can't forget our Mexicans too, you know, that. And then it leads to Complex experience, Sharpstown experience, you know, Westwood Mall. And me, I'm from Clear Creek area, so we had Westwood. Yeah, and then you got, what is that that's over there on West Time that they shut it down?
What?
West Oaks.
Oh, West Oaks.
West Oaks.
Oh, I thought they been shut that down.
That's what I'm saying. So we had all of these type of places to go.
West Oaks was a definite childhood staple for A-Leaf. Like I used to tell my mama to drop me off at the mall.
Facts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We rarely used to go to Memorial, you know. Memorial was cool
like
too,
that was for like the bougie. That was like
Facts.
if you had a little money,
Facts.
like you know what I'm saying. It was like once a year school shopping type thing.
For us, if you had a way to get there, because other than that, we used to catch the bus to go to them.
Oh my god.
But
oh my god.
Nah, for real. So just that experience in all of them malls. What else I had said? Funplex.
That's definitely.
Yes, and then.
I can't believe they shut it down. What were they thinking?
Nah, for real. So that, and then this is all before high school. And when it came, I can't forget the Z. Skate rink, how can I forget that? Like, that's
you showing your age.
Historical.
You showing your age.
But when we lost the Z, it was like going to Funplex only or Alameda.
But you remember when we used to throw parties at Bounce You?
Facts. I'm about to speak about all of that. Now, when it gets to high school, this is where like my era of throwing Bounce You, Ruby Hall,
oh my God,
Royal Hall. We do all of them events and stuff. Yeah, for real. We brought Beat King to Ruby Hall.
Oh wow.
I brought Party Boys to Royal Palace on Kirkwood and this and that. We did twerking skates at Funplex. Had like thousands of people there to where the fire marshal came to shut us down at Funplex. You know what I'm saying? So, but and then the Bounce You area to where we had people from the Richmond. areas or whatever, Richmond, Texas, they used to travel to us. Katy people used to travel to us and turn up. And then I got to shout out my uncle, JU Promotions. You know, he used to have GKA on West Airport and stuff era. But, you know, that's like the dub era compared to ours. But this is just all, I just broke down basically all
The whole
A-League experiences
We're
of my
gonna,
GM.
we gonna find out how much you know about A-League because we're
Yeah.
gonna do A-League trivia
Okay.
at some point in this interview.
Yeah.
But I want to get to know a little bit more about you personally.
Okay.
We talked about enough talk time.
Mhm.
Who are you? What's your name? Who are you in general?
Okay.
Give me, for one, your name.
Yeah.
If you want.
Age or whatever.
Age,
Yeah, that's not true.
And also, like, one word that would describe yourself.
When me, I'm Xavier Thomas, you know what I'm saying? That's where the ET come from. That could be the one word to describe, but, and that ET will be everything because I experienced so much type of different, you know, diversity and not your normal human type stuff, creator, all of that type. And then I'm a 92 baby, so, you know, June,
damn.
I'm a Gemini, you know, June
You a
19.
Gemini too?
Yeah.
What?
Nah, for real.
You a Gemini?
Yeah.
I did not
Gemini
know.
gang, yeah.
Gemini gang. I
For
did not know
real.
we had that much in common. Gemini
Exactly.
and from A, don't play that.
Stop playing for real. June 19th, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's a nationality like holiday too. So I don't know. That's where I'm I guess blessed to be called ET, you know what I'm saying? I guess. And also just for all my health people out there, I am also a sickle cell warrior too. I have sickle cell too, but very healthy on it though. You know, haven't had a crisis or hospitalization since 2021. So I'm really like not your normal sickle cell, you know what I'm saying, warrior also. So yeah.
That's actually pretty dope that, you know, that's because people with sickle cell, like, they're always sick. Like,
Yes.
there's always something
Yes.
going on, and the fact that you're able to do what you do,
Mhm.
go out and be active, do all of this stuff, it's definitely a blessing. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with sickle cell and how what like some things that you do to kind of like cope with
Okay,
it
yeah.
and overcome through those, you know, episodes?
Okay, yeah, so, man, growing up, I used to be wondering why, like, you know, of course, when the crisis, why me, used to ask why. Then I used to wonder why, like, dang, I can't be a part of sports, you know what I'm saying? It do used to mess with the self-esteem of, like, boys, short, skinny, all of that type, thinking I wouldn't just required enough for, I guess, certain encounters or relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't acceptable, I guess. Then, of course, when you're young and growing up with it, you would think, when we was young, we wasn't very knowledgeable on diseases. So when we hear disease, we think of like top tier as AIDS type disease. Like just young, you know, young minded. We used to just play around and just like, it used to be cooties or diseases. And disease used to be like worse, but for real, facts. So we used to think it was just super worse instead of just understanding it. But so that, and then to cope with it, just for sure stress, like stay stress free, hydrated, you know what I'm saying, stay on my food, even though my diet is open. I'm a picky eater, so I guess my diet is open, but still strict by me being picky what I choose to eat.
So let's play a little game of A-League trivia. Okay. What are the 4 high schools that are in A-League?
Oh yeah, I hear you say 4 of them, but you try to be sick with that, because people be forgetting about Kerr.
Okay,
you know what
okay.
I come straight to that. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
a real A-League baby.
For real, and then everybody got their letter of Kerr trying to recruit.
But
you know what I'm saying? That's how much of history, you know what I'm saying, of that though. But for sure, Kerr, you know, Taylor goes to Hastings and Elsie.
Yep. What school did you graduate from?
I graduated from Hastings. Right there. Where you was, Taylor?
Elsie.
Oh, okay.
We right down the way. I used to run past Hastings when I was in ROTC. They used to make us run the cook.
Oh,
I used to be so mad. I'm like, I don't want to run.
Y'all used to hit the whole, what is it, bear rim?
Yes, the whole bear rim. I'm like, I did not want to do that. What made me do ROTC? I have no idea. And I did all 4 years. Like, what was I thinking?
That's real discipline, though.
That's some gymnastics. It was just something to do because I didn't want to be PE.
I understand. Damn, but that's worse than PE, but I understand, though.
Right. I don't know. To me, it was, you know, Gemini thought process. It was like, this is easy.
Experience. I understand.
Okay. What were What clique did Maxo Cream come from?
He they was aviators, but Cream Click is what he started. But you said come from?
Yeah.
They was aviators and they a generation like 2 generations ahead of me. But they was like aviators before they came Cream Click, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened at the first A-League party?
The first A-League?
I think this hall was off of Harlan.
Is you saying the first A-League party, like?
This was one that would like hit the news.
Damn. Because I'm the one that threw the A-League party on Harlan in Wilkers.
Yeah, I think that was Harlan.
Yeah,
Wilkers.
that was Hall for Hall.
Yep.
And I threw that mud.
Yep. And they
now,
shut that bitch down and never opened it up back after that.
Facts. But it happened outside though, because it was a success. But everything outside went crazy. And then of course we had, one of our homies, G-Web, passed away.
Yes.
You know, he, down towards Beach
You
Nut.
know, shout out, gang and them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out them for sure. East Wise all of them, man.
Yep, it's not like. I mean, if you're from A-League, then you know gang banging was like a culture, clique culture, gang banging, all that was like a culture.
Facts.
It wasn't really like how LA gang culture was.
Facts.
Like out here, it wasn't like, oh, you with this gang, blah, blah, blah. It was more so like, you know, we did come together and it was beef within that. But it was never just like, oh, you bang this. So, because it's a lot of like Bloods and Crips that
was in the same organization.
That's in the same organization, doing the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
We're the same clique, but you a Blood and I'm a Crip or whatever the case may be.
That's another part of mine.
Yeah. A-Leaf was definitely, and you want to know a stigma that people think about A-Leaf that is not true. They be saying that, A-Leaf is suburbs.
Yeah.
And it's so suburban, and it's like, if you grew up out there, it's like, I have to fight for my life.
Facts.
Like,
and we got good and bad out here. Like I said, it's your international district, your international city, to where everything goes on good and bad.
Yeah, it's a real good mix of a good in between for sure.
Correct.
Like I would say, like the Boondocks, like this side, nothing going on. But as soon as you cross that light or that street, it goes down.
That light, that stop sign, that highway, all that, you'll be in a whole different area.
A whole different world.
Facts.
No, facts. Okay, what street was the mint one?
The man, Bel Air.
And what?
And DA.
Okay.
Yeah, you already know.
Period.
My boy Daisy, shout out Daisy, brought Wiz Khalifa to,
shout out Young Deji, that's the
Popeyes, yeah.
That Popeyes got a lot of memories. I remember we used to skip school. We used to skip school. Don't do that, kids. We used to skip school and go to the Popeyes and tear that Popeyes up. We used to 10-piece biscuits on a Tuesday. Don't play with us on a Tuesday. We were definitely skipping for lunch.
Everybody.
It's gonna be full of Elsick and Hastings kids
Man.
busting down Popeyes. Oh my God, it's definitely memories. And another thing about A-Leaf, we all do like A-Leaf is like the. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a mini. I would say it's like a mini LA.
Yeah, that's how. But we like mini LA. You can say that.
Because I would say it's mini because we're just not as big as LA. But everybody know everybody. All of us are chasing dreams, superstars, shooting for the stars. And all of us look out for it. Like if we know somebody else from LA, it's like, oh, you from the hood? Like, and it's like we always know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Right.
So it's always a good vibe, and it's always just us looking out. And from A-Leaf to Mo City as well, I would say that A-Leaf and Mo City have a like brother-sister relationship or whatever.
Correct.
And so yeah, shout out to Mo City as well. But A-Leaf is definitely like a big family. What street did you grow up on?
Club Creek.
Okay.
And Club Creek goes to Beachnet, but as you know, boys used to be active on Bissonnet also.
Okay.
So that's like, 59, Bissonnet, Beachnet, Club Creek. Woodfair crosses into Bissonnet. If they familiar with Woodfair, Club Creek.
That's the
High
hood.
Dimension Church, if you know where that's at, that's the street basically. High Dimension.
So what was Bissonnet known for?
Hey, they know. hey, the customers, the wild people customers who block for sure. The prostitutes, you know what I'm saying, hot area, but Bissonnette goes super far. So again, like how we said, it got its good and its bad.
Yeah, Bissonnette goes all the way down to like Galleria area and like, you know, that Richmond area, like that area over there too. So it does get a little bit nicer when you're going on that side of the Bissonnette area.
Yeah. All the way to Highway 6, all the way to 16.
Yeah.
Passing up Braeswood area and stuff like that.
Okay, he's real A-Leaf, baby. You know, some people be like, I'm from A-Leaf, I'm from A-Leaf, and they don't be. They don't be for real. Like, they don't be knowing the real tea, the real A-Leaf shit. But I was also talking to my homegirl. I was like, there's like some real A-Leaf hitters and A-Leaf like people that nobody knows because they, you know, they street people. They from the streets. They, you know, they still in it, if anything, or semi in it, and a lot of people wouldn't know about them. A couple of them, you know, they had some girls, you know, they got some girls out here that was really popping in. We got
I know Millie Bucks.
Millie Bucks from A-Leaf. Yeah. I just found out she's from, I just interviewed her the other day and found out she's from A-Leaf. I had no clue she was from A-Leaf. But I grow up with a lot of people and don't be remembering. I'm like, oh yeah, you should like you did.
I'm super surprised and proud of like how they sprouted because again, just me as that generation ahead of them, it's like, dang, I remember they was this. I remember Don Tolliver at school because he like a year under me. You know what I'm saying? So me seeing who he became now, great. I remember Deja, me and Deja used to have. We used to be duo Boogie Ward. Other people used to come out here and try to jig against us, but we shut that shit down. Shout out Lil Daisy all the way.
Facts. That's grown now.
Even Millie Bucks, I remember her younger too.
Shout out Ozone.
Facts, Ozone
Who
too.
else making it? Who else making out A-Leaf? Shout out us. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? My boy Too Tall.
Oh yeah, Too Tall.
30 Ways.
Yeah.
What other people that I'm familiar with? Man, it's
A-Leaf is full of legends. It's full of legends, and we don't play either. Like A-Leaf will get down with you, but we really about our business as well. We're really gonna shoot for the stars. Might shoot your ass too. But we gonna shoot for the stars for sure. Like we really gonna, you know, that's one thing I can say about us. Okay, so can you tell everybody where you can find you at?
Yeah.
All platforms.
Okay, yeah. Enough Talk Podcast. You know, you'll see the logo like this. We got Enough Talk Pod on Instagram. The YouTube is Enough Talk Podcast. You can subscribe there. Again, like I said, the Instagram Enough Talk Pod, the Facebook like page Enough Talk Pod, and then the TikTok Enough Talk Podcast also. You know, and then my personal, but I be kind of more brand than me personal, but my IG on a personal note is A-Leaf Texas _ET. There's only one ET from A-Leaf. I'm damn near the only ET from Houston, but I'm hearing this others though, but it's guaranteed only one from A-Leaf. For real.
Love that.
But y'all just tap in, you know. And I'm appreciative of you, you know, inviting me or having me on board with the interview.
Stay tuned. We're gonna do a collab soon. I will be on Enough Talk Pod real soon as well. So.
Yeah, and I even appreciate you, you know, having us a part of your award show.
Oh man,
we did the red carpet.
Man, next award show is gonna be crazy. And I appreciate you for coming through. You definitely made a difference. I love everything that you added to the award show as far as like media and everything like that. You came through and did your big one. So that's always greatly appreciated, and just off of the strength of that, we're always gonna be locked in. So vice versa, if anything that you need, hit me up, and I'm definitely gonna hit your ass up.
And like I say, I'm open. I call myself Sensei ET because I like, you know, any advice, any type based on my experiences. I'm here to teach, aware, do whatever. That's my mission, basically.
Well, we are wrapping up. We are already halfway through the season. That's it of the interview series. Okay, episode 5. Y'all can catch us on YouTube next Monday, 8 p.m. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Y'all gonna catch an interview. But the season is almost over. So like I said, we only doing 8 episodes this season. So we're almost through. And then I got some new shit coming for y'all very soon.
Okay.
Y'all tap in.
Tap in. No filter Houston, man.
Enough Talk Pod. We out.